Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Forward Talk. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Today, I want to talk to y'all about an incident that took place in Corsicana again. I want to say probably yesterday. Done hit the news. Man, I'm just trying to figure out when we're going to start holding some people accountable here. These students got to be held accountable. Remember a few months ago, the assistant principal got her eye knocked out by a student during Corsicana. Now, a teacher's assistant, a teacher's aide, teacher's assistant get her arm broken from a student at the same school, same classroom that assistant principal got her eye knocked out. Hey man, don't look like that school district made any kind of adjustments or anything. Everything cannot be for the kids. Somebody got to start protecting these teachers. I'm tell you, somebody's gonna get hurt. It's gonna be somebody. Well, I ain't gonna say somebody's gonna get hurt because somebody's already done got hurt. Two people we see from the same school, same class has already got hurt. What is Corsicana doing to the kids? What kind of accountability? I mean, I get it. I'm getting tired of hearing them saying, "Oh, this is a behavior unit," because in society, TDC got a unit for you. In society, TDC got a unit for you, player. It's called a Monfort unit up in Lubbock. So if you want to go that route and talk about, well, they got this, they got that. I'm just so sick and tired of hearing the excuses, man. And I know other people are tired of hearing the excuses. Somebody got to be held accountable for these actions. I want you guys to take a look at this and give me your thoughts. Tell me what you think.
.00. This is the second time an employee has been injured in that school in the past few months. This all happened at Collins Intermediate School. A paraprofessional in the classroom for students with behavioral issues says she fell trying to get away from the flying chair and she broke her wrist. In August, an assistant principal at the same school suffered a severe eye injury in the same classroom. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager is in Corsicana with the story. Peyton.
Steve and Heather, Corsicana ISD released an updated statement this afternoon saying that it already completed its investigation into Tuesday's incident. I sat down with that paraprofessional this afternoon. She says that she is still concerned because this is the second employee injury at that same intermediate school in less than 6 months.
I've been in daycares, I've worked in nursing homes, and I just went back to working at school because
helping children is her passion, according to Carol Tidwell. At the beginning of this school year, the paraprofessional says she was assigned to Collins Intermediate, to a classroom designated for students with behavioral challenges. But Tidwell says she's had safety concerns.
It's not a healthy environment to be working in.
Tidwell says Tuesday her job was not only unhealthy, but also unsafe. The 57-year-old tells Fox 4 a student of hers who has been violent before began to act disruptive. She described the terrifying chain of events.
When I looked up, all I could see was a chair coming. And I told the teacher, I said, "Hey, we got a chair flying." I said, I called for AB for help. By the time the chair hit the floor, I went stumbling backwards, tripped, fell, and broke my wrist, my left wrist.
Tidwell called her husband, who drove her to Baylor Hospital in Dallas. There, x-rays confirmed she had a fractured wrist. Wednesday, Corsicana ISD released a statement on the incident to Fox 4 saying, in a small classroom, a student attempted to throw a chair in the direction of a paraprofessional, who fell attempting to avoid the chair as it slid across the floor. According to video footage, the injury occurred during the fall.
People need to know these kids need to be helped.
A similar message came from Collins Intermediate Assistant Principal Kendra Rogers back in August as she called for change. Rogers, blind in her right eye after a juvenile student in a classroom for students with behavior issues threw multiple chairs at her and then hit her in the face with a hanger.
Overly aggressive students need services to meet their needs.
That student was removed from school. Fox 4 is still waiting for a response from the Navarro County District Attorney if charges were ever filed in Rogers' case. Wednesday, Corsicana ISD says it can't release any information about the student involved in Tuesday's case due to district policy.
I don't get paid to get messed up like this.
Tidwell tells me that she does not plan to go back to Corsicana ISD. She also tells me she doesn't believe enough changes were made at Collins Intermediate after the incident in August. Now, in that statement that Corsicana ISD released today, they tell us that learning resumed right after yesterday's incident and that intermediate school was never placed on lockdown.
So guys, tell me what you think about that. Was that kid? What did they do with that student? Was that student sent home? Is any consequences going to be given to that student? I'm telling you, man, one of your kids going to get hurt really severe. They're going to get hurt really severe. And let me tell you something, man. I'm just not a real big fan of the behavior unit, man. Those units don't even need to be on a regular school campus. I'm speaking from experience. I used to be like that, and we got dealt with. There was no such thing when I was in school as a behavior unit. There was consequences given. A kid gonna get hurt, man, because they're gonna buck up to the wrong teacher, and the teacher gonna deal with them, and your parents are gonna be upset because those kids know how to handle their anger. They know how to deal with their anger. Because I'm gonna tell you something about these kids. I'm gonna tell you something about them. They don't do the students like that. They only do the teachers like that. You know why they don't do the students like that? Because the students gonna fight back. They know that the teachers' hands are so-called tied, and they know that the students, that the teacher's not gonna do too much to them. But they know if they do that to a kid, another student, that student gonna deal with them. So they don't do that type of stuff to those students. They only do it to adults because they feel like they can get away with it. But something has to be done, and it's really just getting overwhelming, man. Administrators, from the top all the way down, man, somebody got to be held accountable, man. This is getting out of hand. Those kids should not be allowed back on campus. They can work from home. Since they don't know how to work in a controlled environment, they can work from home. But I'm telling you, they're gonna go to TDC and they're gonna get dealt with. Them bosses not gonna play that. Them teachers in there not gonna tolerate that. So it's just, man, we sending the kids the wrong messages. We send them the wrong message. So, guys, tell me your thoughts. Tell me how this should be handled. What should be done? Should the kids be dealt with, or should they keep giving them passes? The kid need to be dealt with. Some kind of responsibility. I'm telling you, because one of your kids gonna do that to one of your parents, man, somebody gonna hurt them. The kid parent, those teachers, the parent, they got kids too. The ones that got kids, they gonna come up there and do something to one of them kids. I'm telling you, they're gonna hurt one of them. Y'all gonna have to get this stuff under control, man. Quit letting these kids do whatever. Leave your comment, like, subscribe, and share. Tell me what you think. What should be the outcome? How should this be handled? We got to start being proactive and then instead of being reactive. Let me know what you think. Thank you for listening. Forward Talk.